Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
Go.
Hey, Nerdities listeners. You feel like looking back? You feel like looking back, way, way back to a galaxy far, far away? Well, tough shit. That's what we're doing. It's another Nerdities Retrospective. I hope you like them, because we have fun arguing. I'm Mike.
I am Justin.
I'm Vince Skywalker, like my father before me.
Oh, how dare you. And our last person.
And I'm Cassian Joe.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Starting off strong, are we?
11 films in total. We're just sticking with the films here. No TV shows. We have not got time for that. 11 films, not in release order. I'll let you know now. We're going in episode order, and then to tag the back end with those spin-off projects.
Do you want to slide them in?
Nope. No, I mean, we could lead with them.
You want to go timeline order?
Not really. I mean, we could. I could take a hot second to tweak it, but like, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not like.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're all nerds.
Who's keeping count? So, and let's be honest, starting off is always the best way to go. And there's no more in the Star Wars universe, as far as I'm concerned. Wait, no, there is more, but it's a TV show. There's no more as far as Star Wars movies go than Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
I'll know what you're talking about. It's totally Wizard.
I'm sorry you cut out there. For some reason, there's certain words my system just auto-mutes. I'll be nice and say that at the time, it was visually stunning. Great to see Jedi in their prime. And, as Kevin Smith wrote, the Padres scene was pretty cool. All of that does not save it. And I'm a Star Wars lover. I have a Star Wars tattoo, and I'm giving Star Wars Episode 1 a 30.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dude, that's low.
It hurts me so much to watch it. There are only a handful of saving graces in it. There are only 3 saving graces in it. Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson. No, not even 2. Because Natalie Portman's performance in that is unfortunate. I don't blame her. She was young and being directed by someone who's not the best at directing performance. I will stick by my 30.
That's fucking rough. So, as the wife and I do, we like to go through movie franchises. We just wrapped on 8 of these 11 movies. Are pretty fresh in my head. I have a slight appreciation for this because it was like growing up, Star Wars was really fucking cool. And then when they dropped that they were making new ones as I was older, I was like, oh, this is going to be pretty fun. And like, it gave me a bit more of what I liked. Jedis, space battles. The Jedi fights are way better than anything they had in the first 3 movies. And Maul's...
Technology and budget improvements, yes.
Yeah, Maul's a pretty sweet-looking villain. All that puts this, for me, that starts it at the 80s, right? But then we have Jar Jar Binks, which drops it at least 15 points.
Jar Jar Binks is the shit.
Minimum 15 points.
And we all know how I feel about the midichlorians of it all. So I give it a 45.
Joe, you don't seem satisfied with that score, bud.
I actually wouldn't give it that low. It's not, I wouldn't give it high, but there are things in the movie that are good. as you know. As
No,
said
absolutely.
Before. The pod race scene is cool. The lightsaber choreography is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Special effects especially for the time, it's great.
They do not hold up.
No. In comparison to
The final battle with the Gungans, it looks like action figures being played with.
Yeah.
The especially Puppet Yoda. I mean, Puppet Yoda was rough in that movie.
I'm sorry, the Trade Federation was rough in that movie.
The Trade Federation. The Jedi. The Jedi is here.
Oh, the Jedi. You're very dangerous. We believe in you, Emperor Sith.
And then they all, I hated the Trade Federation. The Duel of Fate scene was pretty freaking awesome.
Not enough to save it, though.
No. That's why I'm sticking probably about a 50 for the movie. You're totally right. Not enough to save it. It's not like, about 50.
All right, Big Vin Dog.
I'm going to give it a 65. They tried. They put their name on the paper. They showed up on time. They studied last minute, but they made the effort. And I love me Qui-Gon Been here. They kind of brought what you wanted, but they also gave you some bullshit. They didn't learn their lessons from the Ewoks. And 65. Not bad.
Star Wars Episode 1 garners a whopping 47.5 in the eyes of nerdies, and I will personally not take responsibility for shooting it in the foot. None of us gave it a lot of love.
No. I can tell you this, it's not my least favorite Star Wars movie.
I think we're about to talk about your least favorite Star Wars movie.
No.
Huh.
I mean,
But
this next one is also not a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I know you said many times trying to think about what could be worse than this. Like you shit talk Episode 2 Attack of the Clones quite a bit, and I'll say it's a higher score for me, but not drastically, and that's only because it has a lot less Jar Jar. The effects are a lot more refined. The actions. Lightsaber scenes aren't all that much better. If for nothing else, seeing Yoda fight for the first time and it being really badass, that garners another 10 points for me. I go with 40. The clones look like shit. The CGI clones really weren't necessary.
Oh, yeah, no. The cloners.
The cloners.
I don't buy someone requisitioned to form for a giant-ass clone army.
No one did.
And no one fucking knows about it.
That's the thing about it, too. You have to deep dive into the lore to have it make even the slightest little bit of sense that got put together.
Yeah.
Because they bring the name up Sifo Dyas, and if you don't know the fact that Sifo Dyas is a lot like Qui-Gon Jinn in that he is as close to a gray Jedi as you can get, he doesn't really agree with the council, and he would do something like this. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, Sifo Dyas was killed by Dooku, and obviously Dooku just used his name. But no, Sifo Dyas was involved in the creation of the clone army.
It would have been cool to see that.
Did you give a little more information on it? Like, you can't really see it, because all this shit happened, like, close to a decade before the movie starts.
Sure. Bare minimum. Just a bit more.
Yeah. Some info.
Yeah.
There's so many things that don't make sense in it.
I was hired by a man called Tyrannus.
Yeah, like, Django is hired to kill Padme and farms out the assassination to someone else.
Right.
And does it in the most jerked off way possible.
Mm-hmm. He's a bounty hunter. Bounty hunter's supposed to get the bounty.
Yeah.
not hire, not subcontract it out.
Hire someone else to send caterpillars in to bite her. Because,
Yeah.
Because we need an action sequence. So, Justin, your number, please.
29.5.
Ooh,
Fucking weird.
wow. Okay.
I don't agree that it's worse than the first one, but we all have our tastes here, don't we?
Giuseppe?
So I remember seeing this like senior year, going to the movies and seeing this, and the Yoda scene just is definitely one of my favorite fight scenes.
I say it a lot. There are two moments in movie theaters that gave me chills. The end of Endgame and the Yoda scene had the biggest crowd reactions I've ever seen in a film, in a theater. That alone gave me 10 more points.
The acting wasn't great. I totally give that one. The acting wasn't great. For the Yoda scene alone, and less Jar Jar and less Trade Federation and Christopher Lee, the Jedi battle scene at the end was pretty cool. I'll go 57.
I mean, it was cool to see Anakin kind of descend into darkness a little bit, too.
True.
Taking out the sand
Very true.
people.
Wind his way into darkness.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it starts. Because what happened was he broke his covenant. Him and Padme were knocking boots on... Where the fuck was it?
Nabooty.
Nabooty. He got the Nabooty and Naboo. Rolling around in the grass, busting nuts. And then he went and murdered sand people.
And you
Russia.
know they fucked right after that too.
Oh yeah, he came back and she's like, "How can I help?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Sand gets in everything. Maybe we should go back on the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, but the lightsaber fights are cool. Yoda cool. I give this one a 65 also, just because they showed up. They got excited with the budget. Misa thinks it could have been a worse.
You was that again. Movie gonna die? We're trending up slightly with a 47.875. That's 0.375 more. Not the greatest improvement, but you know what? Attack of the Clones wasn't the greatest improvement overall.
No.
I have a strong feeling, though, that Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, will get a lot more love from our group. A drastic improvement all around. Got a lot more serious. Got a lot more dark. Got a lot more Vader.
Got a lot more. Oh, good. This is the end of this trilogy.
Got Hayden Christensen's lightsaber seals.
That was beast mode. That behind the back shit. That twirl behind the back.
That's
one of
him.
the coolest moves ever.
I remember watching the interview. That was all him, the behind the back.
His scenes with Ewan, as well as Ewan's scenes with Ray Park, all had to be slowed down because they were fighting too fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched any of the? I'm sure you have the the footage of them training together. The
Oh yeah.
They're just beating the fuck out of each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they go full on. I believe they'd go through like 10 poles a day.
Yeah.
Just breaking them left and right. I'm not going to completely kiss this thing's ass, but it does eke out a passing grade.
It is it's far better than the previous two movies.
Far.
Oh yeah.
It gets a 70 out of me. It allow it to graduate. No honors.
I concur. 70.
Straight 70.
Yeah.
I do believe this is the second best movie George Lucas directed ever.
No.
Second best?
No. No. Have you never seen American Graffiti?
That's number one for me.
You're saying this was better than
Empire?
A New Hope.
Okay, never mind. Third best.
Okay, there you go.
You're saying you've
Sorry.
never seen THX 1138.
I've seen THX 1138. That is a weird movie.
Weird movie, but it's a cool story.
No,
And
the
it
story's
makes sense.
good, but
It makes more sense than most Star Wars movies do. Okay, but none of that's a number, Joe.
yeah, no. I will also go with the 70. This will pass.
Okay, Vinny, how are you going to throw a curveball on this one?
I give this one a 90.
Fuck it, you are not a serious human being.
Oh, Darth Vader, the best and longest lightsaber fight we'll ever see. I don't think anyone will top it. Not in the foreseeable future. Not until a regime change happens in Disney, or they sell it. But
Yeah, we're not going to make that.
no, they're gonna milk that udder till it's dry.
They're going to get all the football out of that.
I mean, some of the most quotable Star Wars lines are in that movie, and it's not like just "May the Force be with you." Name one.
Name 20.
You turned her against me.
Oh,
You've done that to yourself.
That whole sequence.
That whole sequence is so good.
You're breaking my heart.
You know what? Now that Vinny's talking about this, I have to deduct points. I take 5 points off.
You can't.
No, I
You can't.
can.
You
I
would
can.
never let me do that.
No.
You gave your number. Sorry, you gave you.
I want. No. I'm going
But
to.
you
You give your
confirmed
final
it.
answer.
I asked you. You confirmed a 70.
Yes, until Vinny made me realize that it is one of the most bullshit reasons in any movie I've ever heard about a reason for someone to fucking die.
Lost the will? What's your degree in? Poetry?
Well, I guess they must have missed him, just dropping her and her, probably the back of her head smashing the ground. That I would assume is like a very hard metallic alloy of some sort.
We all watched that. She crumpled like a load of laundry. She just went, I think she put her hand down and caught herself.
Yeah.
And they trust the dumb robot. It looks like she's just dying because of broken heart, not because of the giant contusion in the back of her head.
There was a meme I saw that had like that droid with the scooper bumps something and it like lands on her face. It's like, she lost the will. Yeah.
Fucking lost the will. Oh my god! I remember sitting in the movie theater watching that with Kyle, and us looking at each other and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" Lost the will. I lost the will to fucking be nice to these movies.
Obi-Wan would rather face the Emperor than Anakin. Yoda knew he couldn't handle the Emperor.
He killed Youngling?
He's like, you gotta go take out Vader. And one of the best story arcs for Obi-Wan Kenobi is he's having to take down his Padawan that he trained.
Yeah, see, Palpatine's fight was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You were meant to destroy
He was his brother until he was absolutely like tired of your shit, bitch, and cuts his fucking legs off.
Warned him.
He did. He had the high ground.
Even if you warned your brother, you're not cutting his legs off,
You were my brother.
leaving him for dead.
If he's swinging at me like a maniac, we're in hot
Take
lava.
take you
and
fine.
go,
Take his fucking. You
"Listen,
take his
it's
hands.
over, don't do it, and he still pursues you.
Yeah, man.
Legs are coming off.
You take his fucking arms. You slam him up against something hard so it knocks him out. You drag his ass back in the ship, and you take him the fuck to rehab. You do not.
Rehab?
Yeah,
There is no Sith rehab.
Sith rehab exists. Then
He killed a
Dark side.
boatload of kids.
yeah,
Yeah.
rehab. You don't be like, you know what? I really didn't fucking like you from the get-go. That's what that is. That's honesty coming out at the end.
No,
That's-
Obi-Wan sends the
that's-
hatred. He
that's-
sends the darkness.
Nah, he's
You
like,
wouldn't understand that. I don't think you have the sixth. For me, probably
he was
seventh
absolutely
or
like,
eighth
I
sense.
hated you as a little fucking kid when you screwed up everything. I hate the fact that you got my master killed. If we didn't have to fucking deal with you. And he's like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. Lay here in lava.
I disagree. You know what that scene was? Old Yeller.
But he didn't
Yeah.
put him down.
He thought he
He
was
thought
dead.
he did.
He really should have put that
He
saber
should
right in
have-
his forehead.
right.
He really should. But let me ask you this. You're sitting 2 feet away from lava, and I walk away, or I'm sitting 2 feet away from lava, and you walk away. You're pretty sure I'm dead, right?
I'm sorry. Hang on. Give me 1 second because I have to just verify something.
Star Wars related.
Were you watching the scene?
No.
Hmm.
Rule number 2: double tap.
I mean, sure, he really should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make sure.
Well, yeah.
If,
he was supposed to do.
if that was intent to put him down, you make sure you fucking put him down. At the very least, at the very fucking least, a little force push right into the fucking lake of lava.
He is supposed to destroy the Sith.
Eventually. They didn't say when. They didn't say it was going to take, like...
No, but
40
Obi-Wan
years
is
to do.
supposed to. That's the whole. He's supposed to stop the Sith. That was his
That's
duty.
why. That's why I'm saying
That was his duty.
he was dick about it.
Okay, 75. Garnered a 75 because Vinny's an absurd human being.
Going based on Star Wars. Now, there's not a better Star Wars movie.
There's plenty.
Which
I'm
one?
about to talk about a better Star Wars movie.
Okay.
Episode 4, the one that started it all.
Yeah.
Now, this number may be personal bias, or it may just be the fact that, like I said, it's the one that started it all. I've watched this movie probably more times than I've watched any other film. So, it might sound a bit ridiculous to you guys when I give it a 95, but yeah, I'm giving it a 95. This is a fucking classic.
It doesn't sound ridiculous coming from you and how much you love. I love this fucking movie. Like, A New Hope is great. It is for me. It could have been a one and done and still told a really fun story.
Yeah, it's written that way. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 90 for me. I can't. There's nothing for me to poo-poo on this.
It's not perfect.
No,
There's
no,
flaws, story
far from it. Right.
Yeah. If we're talking special editions, then I might, chip some numbers off there. But OG, story-wise, 9.5, 9.0. Who next?
Yeah, I will give it a 90. His wife at the time was a great editor. She saved that movie.
Yeah.
He tried to George Lucas it and tell too much, and his
Well, you
wife's like,
always got to shoot too much. Back then, they didn't do reshoots. You always got to shoot too much. And the work print was a mess.
very much so. But yeah, I'll go with a 90.
I'll never forget the first time I saw this. I was at my grandmother's, my dad's side, and it just came on the TV, and I'm like, Dad, what is this? And my dad, who showed me every movie under the sun, you've never seen this? No. You show me the shit I'm supposed to see. Every Van Damme film. Seagal. That's about it.
Wait, Star Wars. When this happened?
But anyway, the amount of times I've tried to mind trick somebody, I still go up to the doors at supermarkets and I open them successfully.
Good time.
Yeah, I give this one a 91. America's pastime. Put this in a time capsule.
91.5. Respectable. Nothing wrong with that number. And it's a rare occurrence when a movie's sequel tops it in quality, in overall quality, as far as story goes. Now, I gave episode 4 a 95 due to the fact that it's got such an emotional pull for me. Like, when I was a kid, my parents got divorced, and our grandmother and grandfather were watching us every weekend. I would come over and put that movie on constantly, like every fucking weekend. They were the only people I knew who had a copy of it. And my grandmother would just let it happen, so it is ingrained in me. But Empire Strikes Back is technically a better movie. Visually, story-wise, and emotionally. So I think it evens out to be the same 95.
Yeah, I really fucking love Empire. I'll give it a 92.
Yeah, it's Empire. It's there's nothing negative I could say about Empire. Everything's just positive.
It's like first introduction as a child to like a true cliffhanger.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh, what the fuck?
Wait, 3 years for this?
Yeah.
Actually, when we were young, it was like, I gotta try and find a copy of this?
Yeah, right.
Like, my dad's home theater would, to test out everything, it's the Imperial Walker scene. Like, that's the scene. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 95. Like, it's freaking Empire.
Yeah, I'm in line with the 95. It's the best Star Wars movie of all time. And yeah, when Yoda shows you like the potential of the Force, lifting the X-wing out of the bog, because it's kind of like 1 and 2 or 4 and 5 are kind of like the first Matrix, where like they kind of keep it grounded.
Yeah.
And then they start getting more budget and better technology, and they're like, let's just throw shit here and let's see what happens. More aliens and goo goo gaga shit, and because then the next one. Anyway.
Oh, really hyped to see where this one goes. Because, I mean, Episode 4 brought me into the game. Episode 5 is a far superior product in a lot of ways. But Episode 6 is the first one I saw in the theater. Yes, folks, I was alive to see that in the theater. I don't really remember it, but I remember the effect it had on me. And I do love pretty much everything about it. Even space teddy bears. I love the Ewoks.
Yep, nope.
Saving. I love the Ewoks.
It's fine. They're lovable.
They're adorable. And they're vicious. They're fucking,
Oh yeah.
They were going to eat them.
They put heads on spikes.
Yes.
They ate those fucking stormtroopers.
Yeah, they did.
They totally did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty ruthless. Like, I wouldn't knock the Ewoks.
Yeah. The funniest memes I saw about them is a bunch of stormtroopers looking up with glowing eyes in the darkness, and it says, "When the jungle starts speaking in space teddy bear while you're fighting when the jungle starts speaking teddy bear while you're in space Vietnam."
Yo, the fucking space barges, the barge scene with fucking Jabba and shit.
Yeah.
That shit's tight. Luke fucking. Yeah, Luke does the old fucking, I'ma jump off this bitch, oh shit, and R2 throws him the saber and he's like, you fucked up, boys.
The song.
Yeah. And then, fucking land speeders, bro.
Oh yeah.
How bad, as a child, after seeing that fucking scene, did you want one of those? Because I've always wanted one.
Those in my bicycle.
Down in Disney, right outside Star Tours, they got the land speeder. I remember going there, and I'm like saying to Beth, I'm like, I'm just all doing this, doing that, and she's like looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, you have to.
The first dream that I can remember ever having is riding on a speeder bike.
That's so cool.
Disney, here's some free fucking ideas here. Ready? That same speeder bike, take it over to fucking Imagineering, and I want you to do the following things. The fancy new magnet floating drink you have on the Destiny for the bar with Doctor Strange? Apply that fucking same technology to that speeder bike. All I need it to do is hover off of that base for 5 fucking seconds.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'll come.
Dude, that's all you need. Photo pass.
Yeah.
This could be a photo pass on that
That's
thing.
all you need. Like, you just press the button, it fucking activates the magnets, you lift up for a second, I don't have to go anywhere. You just let me levitate a little bit, fucking take my money.
Front projection screen, and you're flying at high speed with a little bit of wind in your face.
With
and
the fan.
You get a 15 degrees either way. Yeah, and then
That's all
you
I
hit
need.
buttons, and it glows, and you're pew, pew, on the. Come on,
It's worth the price of admission.
it would be wrapped around Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
That's worth it. That's worth the admission right there.
Fucking, you're welcome.
So I give it a 90. I don't think anybody else has said a number yet, though.
No, yeah. Your number's 90?
Yeah,
This I think was my first Star Wars movie.
makes sense.
Yeah. It's a 95 for me. I know it's not the favoritist amongst all Star Wars fans, but like, I was the sweet spot for Ewoks to be both adorable and funny, and then like all these other cool things are happening at the same time.
Yeah.
This is like the first Star Wars movie I remember watching.
Like, and it might be even more quotable because there's not like a week that goes by I don't hear somebody saying "it's a trap."
Oh yeah, we say it all the fucking time.
The one part that always gets me is, sister. So you have a twin sister. Your thoughts betray you. Just the emotion from Luke in that, and just
One of the snarkiest, cruelest. Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational. You're never going to beat me.
The space battle in that, just the actual battle,
With the limitations they had at the time, to pull it off that big.
It was so grand. Practical special effects. I'm gonna have to say 95. I love Return of the Jedi.
All right, Jen, fuck it up.
I'm going to give this one a 92. It's good. It is America's pastime. What pissed me off was the fucking Ewoks. And
You got to look at it and how vicious they are, though. They're adorable killing machines.
what was it Rick and Morty that had like adorable creatures that like did crazy shit?
Probably.
I think that's like every season they have something that's crazy like that.
Because that's just what it reminds me of. Because like they're like ridiculous, and they have sticks and rocks, and they're not like deterred from seeing like space shit and lasers. They're just like, I want to eat that guy.
That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. And they're creative too. It's like, all right, we got to get in there. You know what? I'm going to steal one of their rides. They're going to follow me. You guys are golden. I don't even have to tell you the plan. I'm going to do this, and it's going to save the fucking galaxy.
Some of them look like they're wearing leather. There's no fucking cows there. That's skin of things that have gotten to that fucking moon, and they've fucking eaten and turned shit into fucking clothes.
Yeah.
Actually, I changed my number. It's also a 90.
Too late. It got a 93 overall.
Haha, bitch.
Also, we didn't shout out Lando in the last two.
Oh yeah, fucking Lando.
Lando. Gotta love Lando.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was a great addition. Kind of showed some depth to Han Solo.
Mm-hmm. Betrayal. It was one of the earliest forms of betrayal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we were boys.
That rat bastard.
Mm-hmm.
That dinner scene in Empire.
Yo.
Still, like, I always wondered, did they actually eat?
Fucking awkward.
Last meal.
But I love the robot chicken version.
Yeah.
Recreated. All drawn pieces everywhere.
Well, watching it when you're older, though, and you see Orlando's like, I had no choice. They came before you did. What the fuck was I going to do? And then, like, Vader keeps switching the deal around, and he's just like, unless you think I'm being unreasonable. And Lando's like, no. Of course not. What?
What am I going to do to you?
Yeah, he walks away. He's like, Germans.
deal's getting worse all the time. 93. It actually edged out A New Hope.
Wow.
This surprises me quite a bit, but no argument here. Minimal argument here. I can't believe it. That's the argument. I can't believe it on some level. But hey, it's still Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know from one of us there's going to be a lot of sticking points in this next trilogy. I personally was quite happy with the vast majority of what came out of it, despite the many failings. Because, unlike the prequel trilogy, going into it and coming out of Episode 7, it actually felt like a Star Wars movie to me.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like coming home. That moment when they get back on the Falcon was me saying that. Like they were channeling my emotions. Chewie, we're home. But there's no way it's as good as like the original trilogy.
I beg to differ. I think, given how long it was since we had a new Star Wars, and someone at the helm who, like many of us, was a fan, I
wasn't until then.
I think this
It's only been 10 years.
Yeah, but when you see those prequels and, like, for the longest time, and I hate all the apologists of it now, they weren't good. Like, look at our scoring. Like, we're not out of, like, spite being that way. It's just they're not good movies. So you wanted something to bring you back to the original trilogy, and that's exactly what the first movie in this trilogy does. Yeah. Almost verbatim, but that's kind of what you want.
Lucas has said on many occasions these things are supposed to echo. They're supposed to be a repetition to them. It's like a poetic stanza. So the first episode of a new trilogy should have a lot of elements of the first episode of the previous trilogy, which Phantom Menace had a lot of echoes from A New Hope. It is, now is the plot in a lot of ways, not beat for beat, but getting plans, getting information in a droid to the rebels.
Sure.
Yeah. There's so much that's different.
Really enjoyed the characters they made for this thing, too.
Oh, yeah. I liked Rey. I liked Finn.
Tons of potential for all of it on this very film.
Yeah.
And I grade it high.
I'm getting an 85.
I can see that. For the feeling of it and the fact that it was the first time that all of us, cousins, and Joe, were you there for going to see this or no?
Did we see that together?
I don't think so. It was in Freehold.
A bunch of us saw it up in Freehold.
Yeah, it was yourself, me,
Tyler,
Ari, the guy I work with, Kyle, my girlfriend at the time,
Tyler,
Alan, Tyler. Yeah, that's right. Tyler came up for it. There were 6 of us because I still have a picture of the 6. Oh, and Artie's daughter came. She was young as hell, and it was like her first movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Like, 92.
I remember sitting in the bathroom right before, because I was one of those ones like, I'm not getting up from this movie. Sitting in the bathroom, and they were playing Rey's theme.
Yeah.
And like I started to get emotional. I'm like, it's fucking today. It's about to happen.
I tried to hold it in, but I chugged a beer because I got to the bar a few minutes after you guys. I got up during the boarding of Han's craft thing, so I missed only like 2 minutes. And then I leaned into Kyle, and Mike leans over and he's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
So you just tell me what happened.
Yeah, I remember the bursting into joy when Rey caught the lightsaber by using the Force. Like that was pretty awesome.
It's unexpected.
Yeah, I liked it.
Swerve.
Yo, and Jabba Flow is one of the better fucking Star Wars songs to come out of anything ever.
It's pimping. I spent money for it. I have it on my phone.
Thank you, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Absolutely.
I liked Episode 7. That it was if you were going to say the sequel trilogy, that was my favorite one. I will go with the 85 on that one.
I think that's fair. There's a bit more emotion attached to it for me because of like again, when we were younger, we all saw movies together. Mike and I had seen shit at drive-ins, on camping trips. I grew up going to the movies with Kyle and Tyler, and like that had fallen off a bit because as you get older, you all get busy, and like we'd go, Mike, Kyle, and I, but I don't think it had been a long time since I'd gotten with everybody. So I think that
I'd never seen a movie with Tyler.
Yeah,
I'd never
right.
had that experience of like being with that cousin.
Right.
And this is the perfect time, the perfect movie for that to happen.
Yeah, Tyler was there for the Matt Norman sneaking an entire crave case into Dark Knight.
It's a legendary moment. I'm sad of this.
It's one of my favorite Matt Norman stories of all time. The fact that the fucking theater smelled like White Castle.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
Well, I'm saying, no, did he share the White Castle burgers, or did he just eat 30 to his face?
No, I paid for them. We ate some of them in the car. We're like, oh, we'll have to, like, we're running out of time. We're going to miss the fucking trailers. And Matt's like, well, what are we going to do with it? I was like, I don't know. We'll have to heat it up when we get home. He's like, nah, fuck that. And he smuggled it up under his shirt. And mind you, it's not like he was wearing a jacket or anything. This was like Memorial Day weekend. It's fucking hot out.
But he didn't take them out of the case, right? He smuggled the case in.
The case.
Where did you see it?
Did you see the outline, or was it obvious?
So, like, Kyle...
Not so much a sneak, just them not giving a fuck, and like,
No, it was like, it was busy. It was very busy. It was, Marquee.
Okay. Because they give more of a fuck that I would have just said, like,
yeah, they do.
Manahawkin doesn't give a fuck.
They do, but it was just like, it was fucking swamped. It was opening weekend for Dark Knight. Like, it was crazy. And just a whole bunch of us. Doug was there, Tyler was there, Austin. The three of them were, like, running point. And then Kyle and myself had flanked Matt. Doug...
Oh, so you did a pincer move.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Doug had all the... I had given Doug all the tickets. So he's just like, everybody's with me. And then she's just like, all right, whatever. But yeah.
That's a team effort. That's well played, everybody. We still need Vin's number.
So, before I give my number, let me preface this by saying...
Here's the downer.
It's kind of like the episodes 1 and 2 where they really wanted to try. They had the tech. I like Ray. I like the main character, but common theme in today's movies is nostalgia porn, which I can't stand.
They kind of started nostalgia porn, though.
They kind of did, but Ray's rise at the end out of nowhere bothered me. Didn't like it.
They gave you clues throughout, though. It's not like it was out of nowhere. She got 20.
Yeah, no, it made sense the way they wrote it at the end, but still, it was like that made no sense. Still makes no sense. Finn stunk. Kylo Ren weak. They tried to smooth/rough out his edges as the movies went on, but wasn't a fan.
I kind of liked the fact that he is a sniveling fanboy who will never live up to the family fucking name. Yeah.
Is it the only way you can go with it?
It's the fucking... He is the Star Wars tryhard. And it works. Because you can't have him...
Remember the kid that his mom took away his like Warcraft account?
Yeah.
And he like spazzed in his bedroom and shoved his controller up his ass?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Now, he's in charge of like this whole ship and shit. He's got the Knights of Ren. He's supposed to have some sort of like respect and honor, but he's such a bitch.
That's
there's
the thing,
no way.
He has no cool. He's got zero cool. He's all power, no chill. And everyone's like, yo, he's going to drag us down. So, yo, Snoke, bro, he's going to drag us down. Like, no, I need this kid. This kid is my fucking gun.
This kid's got name. He's got family, though.
Yeah.
It's thin. I would rather see a Jar Jar Binks Sith movie than watch that again.
I'm telling you.
So with that, I give this a 65 also.
Wow.
Because it's way in line with the...
It's terrible.
Phantom Menace. I would watch the Phantom Menace and Clone Wars over this one any day of the week.
So bad.
I think I saw this one once. Was very disappointed.
Give it some love.
Not a fan.
You made me take my glasses off.
You hurt his soul.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah. What I'm going to do is give the alley 81.75, which I'm happy with the show so far, because it's not like I can really piss and moan about any of these numbers. I just don't completely agree with the finale.
It's fine, but whatever.
Wait till we get to the next one.
I guarantee you I rank this next one lower than you do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't this one where Luke drinks fucking Volcom or some shit?
I mean, that's
Sequel.
It's Seabull. And that's where the green milk
Well,
comes
that's
from.
good.
All right.
I get a lot of enjoyment out of The Last Jedi. I think a lot of the stuff they did with it is really solid. There's a lot of problems with it, faux show. The whole Canto Bite bit was just a diversion.
Mm-hmm.
But it does play into the point of the whole movie. There is a point to it. It's about failure.
The
Yoda's
nerfing.
laid it out.
The nerfing of characters.
Who?
Everybody had such potential coming into this movie, and then this movie happens, and they're just like, you know what's really important? Rey. Rey's more important than anybody else's story that we could be telling. Finn, we're going to send on this side mission with this other character that fans are going to hate and make her kill her social media accounts. And then what we're going to do is, like, Poe Dameron's got real potential to be this, like, badass flying ace, but, like, we're going to fucking tone him down, too.
My issue was...
And that Canto Bite shit fucking took me out of that movie so hard.
It set
Space
expectations
horses.
that never paid off. That was my issue.
How so?
Well, you had Finn and... Why can't I think of her name?
Rose?
Rose. Built up. This... I liked where they were going. I liked where... I liked Leia. I liked... Rey's story.
Grumpy old Luke?
There were points with Luke I was not a fan of.
All Luke was doing was playing Yoda.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I like Yoda.
I really identified with Luke, and I think part of it is I was in the same fucking place he was. I was living alone.
Fuck everything.
I was in exile. I had just broken up. I'm like, fuck this. This sucks. I'm just going to sit in my camper and start fires every once in a while. Contained fires. I wasn't a pyromaniac, folks.
Yeah.
So seeing one of my two favorite characters be in the same place, I was like, you won me over. You got me, Rajay.
What do you number in this one?
It's 75. It's not great. But it's got a passing grade.
I'm glad you did that because I'm giving it a 10.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I do not like this movie at all.
It's a good number. High.
Vinny says a little high. Joe, what are you doing?
So, I didn't hate Last Jedi. There were a lot of parts I really liked. The whole key, master breaker, code breaker thing was kind of stupid because that really went nowhere. I liked the Kylo Luke thing at the end. That was cool. That was really cool. Seeing Luke in Yoda was pretty great.
Well, it's not that the code breaker thing didn't go anywhere. It didn't go where they laid it out to be. You thought he was going to be the Lando, but he turned out he was a scumbag.
It felt like anticlimactic with him. Yeah, you have Benicio. I love Benicio. He's a great actor. I just felt he was just underused in that. I will go not giving the movie hate though. I did enjoy Last Jedi. I'll give it a 70. Force Broom Kid.
It was a nice little moment.
What do you got, Vin?
I mean, this is the one where they had Luke Skywalker. They showed the flashback. He goes to murder Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren wakes up and he's like, "No, don't do that to me."
I'm pretty sure he's a little more angry than that.
Right, but like this was like Luke had his vision. Where was his Force ghost when they were like, "Hey, bud, take a seat. You're gonna murder your nephew? You sure that's Jedi way?" As he's sitting there sipping his milk of bull. and no one talked him out of it. He's just like, I gotta fucking do this. Like, totally ruining legacy characters. Other than that, I forget the movie just because of how much I hated that scene. It's bringing out the Sith in me. I give that a 10 also. I'm going to match Justin's 10. God, I feel the hate growing. By the way, disclaimer, I didn't even see the last one.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't believe this deserved a 41.25. You
and me both.
I think that's
I'm
fucking
questioning
fair.
why I do this show with you people, right? I really am. No true Star Wars fan would give you that low number.
Now I'm going to go into everything that was built up never paid off.
See, now I counter that with fans caused this movie to turn out the way this was. Thank you, Light, for agreeing with me. This was JJ being like, all right, you little fucking whiners. You know what? I'm just throwing everything at the fucking wall.
Well, the biggest problem with the whole trilogy was, we're going to give you 2 years to make each of these movies. No. 3. These things need 3 years. Don't rush it.
Yeah.
Also,
and on top of that, the Colin Trevorrow part.
We hired a director. We hired a director to write it. He wrote it. Had JJ.
Yeah. We don't like it. JJ, come in and...
JJ, come back.
Put this together as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we're going to
JJ, come
rush this.
back. You can
I had fun with it. It was very fun, but there's a lot of letdowns in it. Throughout 3 movies, you got the Knights of Ren. The Knights of Ren are badass. The Knights of Ren are hardcore. The Knights of Ren say one word and then fight their boss. The Knights of Ren were completely unutilized. The biggest problem with this, and I don't dislike the fact that the Emperor was the bad guy at the end. The story was always about the Skywalkers and the Palpatines. I perfectly accept that. But the story for these 3 movies should have always been about the Skywalkers and the Palpatines. It wasn't. It felt like in the end they were like, JJ was put in a corner. He's like, how do I fucking, you know what? The Emperor. It's the only thing that makes sense for me right now. They bring the Emperor back. That's his granddaughter. It's the best I can do. And the final sequence, I think, was great payoff. That, like, the Force lightning, all the Force ghosts talking to her pulling herself up by her Force straps, blowing him away, destroying that entire facility. I know I don't have any problems with epilepsy, but that whole movie really, really almost caused it.
Yeah.
I still think we're one step away from force fucking in that movie.
The ship scene, though? Yo. Come on now.
Which one?
When all the ships from, like, all the Star Warses show up.
I feel really, really, really bad for them. And I think I said it the show we did right after it.
Yeah.
This came out a year after Endgame.
Yeah.
And this is their on your left moment.
Yeah.
This is everyone showing up through portals and you being like, oh, everyone's here. Except they did it a year before and they definitely did it better in Endgame. But yeah, it's a great moment. It's fucking incredible to look in that group and like the second row back, the Ghost is right there. So Hera's in this fight. Or if Hera's not there, Jason Syndulla's in this fight.
Right?
This is cool. I'm happy with these moments. The fact that there's not as much continuity in it, though, is a big issue. You can tell this was written by 2 different people. This was put together by 2 very different people. There should have been a lot more continuity. I don't hate it. It'll get a 60. It doesn't pass. I still watch it every once in a while. There's still things I enjoy about it. But no, it does not get a passing grade.
I'll give it a 70.
Surprised by that.
If only for nothing more than the chaos of it all. And it feels very much you know what? Just gonna fucking end this thing. Just gonna do it.
Ian McDermott's back.
Yeah.
He's always quality.
The
Joe,
movie was
shit on this.
The movie was so all over the place for me.
It was
just there was just constant back and forth. Like, oh, we're going here. Oh, no, we're going here. We're going to do this. We're going this. But I will say something good about the movie.
Shocking.
Watching Luke lift the X-wing was the highlight for me of that movie. That was my highlight. Other than that, I still only watched it once because I did not like it. I just did not like Episode 9. I will go 45.
It's more than I expected from you.
So, I looked up the ratings, and they're about 52% is like the average. It's like a 50 overall. Now, mind you, I didn't see it. I hated the second one. I'm anti this trilogy. I'm going to give it a 10 again.
Jesus.
Your spite hurts me.
I wish we had a payoff with Force Broom Kid at the end. That's how it was like.
That was
There's
never.
no payoff.
Yeah, that was never going to get a fucking payoff. What are you, crazy?
Yeah, that was never.
What are they going to jump 15 fucking years into the future on the third
Yeah,
Would have
movie?
been better, probably.
They still have
And Jar
so
Jar
much
Binks
left to
would be there.
do with Rey. They're not going to start up a new fucking Jedi Academy. Maybe Force.
Which is
Broom Kid will
why
show up in the
I
next one.
gave the second movie such a low score, because they did something like that where you see how it was with Joe. He expected a payoff. A lot of people did.
I mean,
But you're never
payoff.
going to
A
fucking
lot
get
of people
it.
didn't get the point of that. It's not
I understand that.
He's the focus of the next one. No, like he's a metaphor for the future. He's a vehicle for what potential in the galaxy.
She would be the last Jedi. Well, no, she's not.
Yeah. There will never be a last Jedi.
That's why I was kind of hoping with, the 9, it would have been like, there were more Force, people that are...
There's tons of Force-sensitive people.
Yeah, like Finn. Finn is technically Force sensitive now. He's definitely. I don't think he's Jedi level Force sensitive, but like it's showing that the Force talks to all of us.
But we found that out from our interview J.J. Abrams said after the movie. So what was Finn trying to say? Oh, he's Force sensitive.
I don't think that was kind of obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. The conversation he has with the chick on the...
It's literally about that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, like, something spoke to me. Well, something spoke to me, too. Oh, it's the Force. Well, I can't lift shit, but, like, the Force talked to me and it guided me. It made me help me do the right thing. It actually gets a higher score than the previous at a 46.25.
Nice.
And, again, I'm not going to fight this number. It's not greatness. It's emotionally charged for me, but it has its issues. You know what movie doesn't have its issues? What movies kind of a tour de force of what Star Wars can be when you're coming at it from a thinking perspective, from a intellectual perspective, and talking about what war really can be. Rogue One.
Near perfection.
Yes.
And while I can't see myself giving it a higher score than anything from the original trilogy, I can see myself giving it the same score as my highest score from the original trilogy. So I'll give it a 95. That thing, for a bunch of characters you've never met before, there's literally 3 characters in that movie and they all of them total get about 5 minutes of screen time. Everyone else is new. And, okay, maybe Saw, but you don't really know him that well because it was Clone Wars. But legacy characters aren't important in it. It's new characters, and they all knock it out of the fucking park. The story is tight from beginning to end. Great heroes making hard decisions. When fucking Cassian murks that guy just to make sure the information gets out in his first scene, you're watching a very serious movie. This is Star Wars the way you've never seen it before. Mm-hmm. And K2SO is one of my favorite droids ever.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hands down.
94 for me.
94.
I'll have to go 94. The writing and the direction of Rogue One was top fucking notch.
Yeah. It's a thing of beauty.
Yes.
What number did you go?
95.
95. Vinny, please tell me you've seen this one.
Yeah, I've seen this one. I'll give it a 94. I thought it was really good. I think what they do is they try to build universes and trilogies instead of just making good movies, which is a fine line, sure, but they just were making a movie, and it was good. It's hard, but it's not that hard. Like, when you have too many chiefs just saying, oh, we need X, Y, and Z, and you're not just having the creative people do it, that's when you have, what is it, Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi. It's when you have that shit.
It worked. You were like, okay, we have the Death Star, and we know where it's going to end. Fill in the gap and make it good. And that's what you did. 94.5. Let me scan back.
This is, as far as Nerdities is concerned, the highest rated Star Wars movie.
I mean,
I can't argue.
not going to argue
Can't.
that.
No, Rogue One was phenomenal.
It's excellent.
It's quality. Like, it's just...
It's a good film.
Mm-hmm.
You only know these characters for 2 hours, and when the Death Star fires on Scarif, you're crying for them. You're, like, hurting for them. And I love the fact that they don't kiss.
Yes.
Which is,
Yes.
I agree with Justin on this about Episode 9. Those two should not have kissed.
No.
Hug, a nice emotional hug between Rey and Ben would have made sense. They had no love arc.
Not at all.
These two didn't have a love arc. They had a respect arc.
Oh, yeah.
And that
Well,
hug,
you know what?
yeah,
I'll defend that in one context. They say, like, near-death experiences trigger, like, horniness. So they were just so horny as shit.
but they didn't fuck. They just were like,
No.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Like,
And they were like,
They Toy Story 3'd that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was no
They
claw.
accepted it.
They did not get the claw. I hear there's a version of that where they all make it out. They're like, there's something wrong with this. Oh,
Yeah, no.
survivors. That's
Yeah.
what's wrong with this.
Before you said Rogue One, though, I thought you were going to talk about a different movie.
No, that's right now. Because this one I did go chronologically. For the back half, I went release date.
Uh-huh.
I don't think this gets the respect it deserves.
I agree with you, having just watched
Wait.
it recently.
Which one are we talking about now?
Solo.
Okay, because I thought you were going to talk about the other movie that was released theatrically.
Which one?
Clone Wars.
I'm not touching on Clone Wars. I wanted to go live action.
Yeah.
Because I consider Clone Wars, and it really is when you watch it, it's an extended episode. It's kind of like when Family Guy did the Star Wars ones, or when Family Guy did its movie. It's 3 episodes cut together that have
Right.
arcing elements. It's a Star Wars movie, sure, but it's a primer for the animated series. I wanted to say live action.
Okay.
Solo, a Star Wars story, is a victim of media coverage.
Agreed.
It's a victim of the fact that they spent so much money with a couple of guys who I don't know if they didn't know what they were doing, they just didn't agree with the path they took after it was okayed. I don't know the ins and outs completely, but I know the product that Ron Howard put out is a really fucking enjoyable movie. There is nothing wrong with that film.
There's solid characters, solid lore building. There's some cheese dick stuff, like Han
It's Star Wars.
Solo.
If there's no cheese dick in Star Wars, it's not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have a family name.
Right.
He knew his father. Like,
Right. Like,
yeah.
that rubs me the wrong way a little bit. But, like,
Yeah.
and I always forget the fucking pilot's name in Woody Harrelson's group, but he's a great fucking character. The one voiced by
Going
Babs.
Favreau played?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
I can't remember either.
Yeah. But, like, enjoyable. That everybody in it does a good job. Paul Bettany
I
has a
could not
fucking...
have written a
crazy-
better meet cute between Han and Chewie. That fight scene
Yeah.
is so great.
Yeah.
Them meeting each other and finding their bond in battle with each other. I can't argue. I can't argue with anything in the movie. Lando's first appearance. Lando throughout the whole thing. I am so ass-chafed that they cannot get this fucking Lando movie, show, miniseries, whatever the hell it is, off the ground. I want this a fucking sap.
I agree with you.
Donald Glover is balls and nose. He is a fucking shit on that. He's born to take up the mantle from Billy D. I'm not going to blow it too hard, though.
His
I'm going
fuck-
to go 85.
The relationship with him and his droid.
That is they have great chemistry.
Yeah.
Like, they legit had a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, he's polyamorous. They
Yeah,
lay
oh,
out
yeah.
the fact that he's not gay,
He's
but
he's down to fuck. Whatever.
he's down to fuck. I'm convinced there's a story where him and Han fucked.
Probably.
Han seems like that kind of guy who would, like, he'd get drunk and be like, "Ah, do we have sex?" All right, Lando, just don't go telling everybody. All right, I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm not trying to be a whore.
It's space too, so I don't think they have the same kind of issues about sexuality as we got.
Not nearly as many hang-ups. I bet he took it from Chewie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Lando?
That's what I was gonna say. They got banged up, and they were like, "Dude, Chewie, show us your giant wiener." Definitely Lando's idea.
Yes.
And Han's like, "Come on, you don't do that." And Chewie just goes, and Lando was like, "Ooh,
it's like a Trianka chic.
me likey."
Ooh, I can't wait for Life Day, baby. So I give it an 85.
Yeah.
I will agree to the 85.
Just feels like an 85.
Just 75.
Yeesh.
He didn't like it. The Trekkie's coming out of him. I can
It is.
see it.
No.
That's a meh face. He's meh.
Meh.
So I never finished this movie. I saw half of it. I remember I didn't like Glover's Lando Calrissian. I thought he was too much of like a
he's fantastic.
porn star horny, and Billy D was more like a elegant horny.
Billy D was running a fucking city though.
He didn't have responsibility yet. He was a younger man.
This is swinging dick, Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
Sure. I just think with more power, he would have been more like, "What's up? I got the top floor."
Well, he had more responsibilities. He had to make sure that place ran smooth.
I didn't like his droid. She was annoying. Or he, the droid, whatever the fucking droid was.
You're droidus.
Shut up. Enough.
That brings up an important point that never gets talked about in the Star Wars movies. These are sentient creatures. That their minds get wiped on a regular basis. It's fucked up.
Yeah. You get factions people think they are. Some people are like, nah, don't trust them.
Droidus.
So I looked online, 69 number given. However, I wasn't enjoying myself watching it, and I never picked it back up. So I will give it the I love Star Wars, and they tried 65.
Okay. Respect your kindness. I was anticipating being heartbroken by you.
Well, I didn't finish it, so I mean, who knows? It might be fine.
It is. The whole scene where they're escaping during the Kessel Run, that's tense.
Yeah, bro.
Great monster, great timing. And pristine Falcon with that thing on the front. Yeah, that was a banging looking ship. Till Han got his hands on it. 77.5. I feel a little under, but
I mean, I think that's fair given the relationship most people have with the movie.
yeah. 11 films, 44 opinions. That's what you get, folks. Nerdy's Retrospective. Some of them not even that far back, but technically, yesterday can have a retrospective. Who the fuck cares?
If you like what you hear, head on over to Facebook.com/Nerdities. Follow us at Nerdities on Twitter, on the Instagram, on the OnlyFans. Yeah. If you want to ask questions or be on our show, hit us up, nerdities@gmail.com, and check out ProWrestlingTees.com/Nerdities, NERDATIES. Buy our cool-ass t-shirts, including the ones repping your favorite wrestlers from EPW, our high-rated scripted D&D wrestling campaign.
There's no dungeons. There's no dragons.
There's not really.
RPG. Nobody gets higher than RPG.
And now Joe's going to tell you about YouTube.
Check us out on youtube.com, youtube.com/nerdities. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things nerdities. And remember to ring the bell to get notified when new content is coming. Because not only can you watch our amazing shorts and shows that we've done so far, you can watch the one above all live every Monday on YouTube, usually starting around 8:30 p.m.
He's a little late today.
Yeah, it's sometimes a little late. You could check out our amazing interviews, and interview season is coming up, so we do have more interviews.
We got a lot.
Yeah,
Get excited. They look like some fun creators coming up.
we also have our what was it? Our playground of frightening.
Play
Is that
for
what's-
of putrescence.
That's it. Halloween special coming up.
They're fun, alliterative titles.
Halloween is
Month away.
yeah, a month away. Jesus
Month and a half.
Christ, it's a month away.
Mm-hmm. Keeps on ticking into the future.
It's crazy. We also have our upcoming Christmas special, and we have our 100 greatest movie quotes according to Nerdities. Remember, if you want to sponsor Nerdities and give us money because things cost money and we like money and money good, write to us at nerdities@gmail.com. We'll create this when we talk about your business and or product.
The opinions of the Nerdities crew are idiotic and poorly thought out. Actually, they were well thought out this week. But don't worry, next week's will be far more insulting. Fookaboo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.